Hold on to your space helmets, folks. The cosmos just got a whole lot more thrilling. Recently, some eyebrow-raising maneuvers were detected in low Earth orbit. Think of it as a high-stakes game of dogfighting in space. That's right. 5 Chinese satellites have been caught performing synchronized orbital dances, sparking curiosity and concern alike. But fear not. The United States Space Force, our newest and perhaps most stellar branch of the military, is on the case. Welcome to the final frontier of warfare, where laser beams, satellites, and intergalactic strategy collide. No, this isn't the latest sci-fi blockbuster. This is the real deal. The USSF was established in 2019 as the 6th branch of the US military. In April 2020, 86 graduates from the US Air Force Academy became the first second lieutenants of the Space Force. Currently, it has a personnel strength of approximately 15,000. The USSF isn't just about defending the final frontier, it's about ensuring that space remains the peaceful playground we all know and love. What does the Space Force actually do? Well, let's just say they're not sending Space Marines to fight aliens. Yet. Instead, their mission is to protect the most valuable real estate in the sky, Earth's orbit. That means keeping an eye on enemy satellites, defending critical infrastructure, and ensuring that your GPS keeps working so you don't get lost on the way to your favorite burger joint. But don't be fooled. This isn't just about satellites and fancy tech. Space is now a battleground, and the USSF is the new sheriff in town. They monitor threats from other nations, prevent space-based cyber attacks, and make sure no one decides to turn satellites into high-speed wrecking balls. It's a real-life game of cosmic chess, with a whole lot more at stake. The Space Force is divided into key commands, each with a super cool name. There's Space Operations Command, like Mission Control but with a military edge. Then there's Space Systems Command, the people who design, build, and launch cutting-edge tech. And finally, Space Training and Readiness Command, because even the best space warriors need to hit the books before they hit the launch pad. And let's talk about the tech. Space Force isn't just dealing with satellites and radios, it's diving deep into AI, cybersecurity, hypersonic weapons, and even orbital warfare strategies. If Star Wars ever becomes a reality, these are the folks who'll have the high ground, literally. So, what's next for the Space Force? Well, as space technology evolves, so does the need to protect it. Future missions could include space-based missile defense, AI-controlled spacecraft, and maybe actual space stations for military operations. Because let's face it, what's cooler than a military base? In space. The future of defense is here. The battlefield is above us. We need to ensure that our place among the stars is in capable hands. The space race is just getting started. See you in the next video.